morning. It's Tuesday, and Tuesday is kind of now becoming my day where I film. I'm trying to give more structure to my weeks, so I have specific days where I dedicate to filming for you, because otherwise the week goes on, I sit at my computer and then it's the weekend, and then I work at the weekends. That is not good. Hello Roxy, she heard me chatting, came in. Just done my makeup, and it's so rainy outside. I'm like planning for our summer holiday, which we're going on in a few weeks' time. And it's raining and I'm just like, I just want to be into summer mindset. But England has other ideas. If you're living in England or the UK, you probably know that we haven't had much of a summer. But what I'm kind of like in two minds. Part of me is like really looking forward to autumn and Christmas because it's been so wet. And then another part of me is really holding out for a sunnier August and September. We will see. But if that doesn't happen, I do have a holiday, which will be hot. So I'll get my summer kick. I got a few things delivered from iHerb a couple days ago, and I thought I'd share them with you because I love iHerb for so many reasons. I did a little kind of top up of things that I needed and also some things for travel. Oh, I've got that hair on my face. I talk about this a lot where I do my makeup and I get like little hairs attached to my face. I think one of you mentioned it might be that one of my brushes is shedding, and I think it is. It must be this one. iHerb, if you don't know what iHerb is, it's basically a website that has everything. So it's where I get loads of my beauty products and supplements. They have so much stuff on there. It is incredible. So if there's something that you buy regularly when it comes to toiletries, health, wellness, sport related supplements, anything of the above, go check out iHerb because it's likely they have it and you can get everything in one place. I also have a discount code, which if you are a new customer, you get 20% off iHerb and 15% off if you're an existing customer. I'll leave my code on screen and in the description box down below for you. Mini shampoo from Shea Moisture and also their hair mask. I have, for some reason, lost all of my mini bottles that I collected ages ago for travel. So I thought I'd buy this one and then I can reuse it and decant my shampoo into it. But this shampoo is incredible and it's especially good in summer. I find that in winter I have to go for slightly less moisturising products, and then in the winter my hair gets dry. Sorry, in the summer my hair gets drier. So for my summer hair care, I love to use Shea Moisture just because it's very moisturising if you have wavy or curly hair. And then I got the Shea Moisture Curl and Shine hair mask. I feel like this is a cult product by this point because I have been using this for years. Shea Moisture is one of the first brands that when I tried to take care of my wavy hair came up over and over and over again, and I have loved this hair mask. The texture of it is so thick, like it's like a body moisturiser, like a body butter, which for my hair I absolutely love because I only wash my hair once a week, well every like 5 days, and oh my god, it smells so good. The smell has become really nostalgic as well because I've been using it for so many years. Yeah, I love a hair mask because I only wash it once a week, so by the time I wash it, it really needs some moisture on the ends. And my hair recently, I've talked about it, I've just literally got out of bed and put my makeup on, so it's looking a bit messy. Oh, it smells so good. You know, I can smell this in my hair because that's how delicious the smell is, which doesn't always happen with shampoos and conditioners. But I feel like ever since I've been dyeing my hair and cutting it in a different way and taking care of my hair properly, getting advice from my hairdresser, also taking into account what I've learned over the years about my hair is so much healthier. I feel like it's shinier. I mean, partly that's to do with the fact that I have my hair dyed now. I didn't used to get it dyed. But I just feel like the texture of my hair at the top is similar to the texture of my hair at the bottom, which did not used to be the case. I used to have healthy hair at the top and then it would get drier and drier towards the ends, so that by the time my hair got long, the ends were a lot thinner and broken. And I'm absolutely loving that I'm growing my hair again and it's getting longer. I really wanted to get it even longer. And the ends just have the same kind of weight and texture as the roots of my hair. And I think it's thanks to products like this where I'm actually moisturising my hair. If you have any form of wavy or curly hair, you need to give your hair moisture, because it's going to be a bit drier than people who have straight hair, because the shape of your hair means the oil can't travel down. So probably the curlier, the drier your hair is. Obviously it depends, but generally speaking. I do have fine hair, so I don't use like tons of this. Another thing that I swear by, and this has actually transformed my hair, I've talked about it a lot, and you can get this on iHerb, is this rosemary oil. I use this one from Miele, and it has really changed the game because I had this sort of section of my hair, I have spoken about this before, I had this section of my hair here where it just looked really thin when I tied it up. Let me show you. So when I pulled my hair back into a ponytail or bun, whatever, I noticed that this side looked fine. Like everybody has like a little bit here where your hair, I guess the hairline goes in different directions. But this side looked nice and full and fine. And then this side looked really, really thin. And ever since I've been using this rose, it looked worse than it looked so bad. It basically went all the way back and was really, really bad. I've been using this rosemary oil probably for about a year now, and it has changed everything. You can see now that the hair that was there has grown. Let me try and show you. So all this hair is new hair growth, because before it wasn't there. It literally was wisps or nothing. And this has enabled my hair to grow back. And so it's not 100% as full as this side. Obviously, as you can see, I can't really pull much down on this side because it's the full length. But this is, I guess, maybe 6 months to a year of hair growth. Obviously there's still breakage. I think that's inevitable if you, I think the reason there's breakage on this side as well is because I used to have a parting. So I would be like flicking my hair. And I feel like my overall hairline in general is so much fuller. And I swear by it. I do it every time I wash my hair. The thing about making your hair healthy is it takes a really long time. You can't expect things to happen quickly. But if you haven't used rosemary oil, I would recommend this brand in particular because it's already mixed and it smells delicious. I also use it on the ends of my hair. I basically soak my hair with it. I go along the hairline and then I specifically go down the sides, and then I put it through the ends, put it in a bun, usually leave it in for a whole day, and then wash it out. And then I got a couple of other little things. So I ran out of little hand cream. I like to always have hand cream in my handbag. So, and for travel, this is great. So this is the Love, Beauty and Planet. I've not tried this one, but I just was very impressed by how many brands were on iHerb that I haven't seen. They're always adding ones. And it's really wonderful if you are vegan, if you care about organic products, natural products. Basically, if you're someone who cares about your products being more natural, organic, healthier, then iHerb is where to go. It just makes it simpler. I find it a bit stressful having to like go to loads of different websites and figure out if it's, you know, if it's got lots of random ingredients in there, if it's natural or organic, whereas iHerb makes it a lot simpler. This scent is rose. Oh, I just love anything rose scented. I got myself a new microfiber towel because, fun fact, I've been using a camping towel that I got from Alex, I don't know, maybe however many years ago that I started to take care of my hair, and I've not changed it. I've never bought myself a microfiber towel. It was literally just a microfiber camping towel. And I saw this on iHerb and I thought this is perfect for travel, perfect for at home, because when you go away, obviously they have normal towels, and if you want to keep your hair not frizzy, using a towel like this is ideal because it stops your hair from breaking and being frizzy. You can also use this overnight to protect your curls. If you've spent ages if you've spent ages styling your hair and doing the whole curly method, then you don't really want to be sleeping on it. That's something I really find annoying. I did it the other night. I had a bath, put my hair mask on, and then I had to get into bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair looks perfect and I'm having to get into bed. So So this solves that problem. This is from Kitsch, which is a really great brand for hair stuff and like bath stuff. I have loads of their things already. So yeah, this is basically a little, you know, you put it on, twizzle it up, and then there's a little button. I've had these for years, but never one as pretty as this, you know. This is gorge, and Alex is gonna laugh at me when I put it on. And then another little thing from Kitsch, a little bath product, is their exfoliating solid body scrub. I'm not gonna open this, I'm saving this for my holiday. I really love baths, I love to relax. So I intend on using this on holiday to exfoliate off any dead skin, and if I sunburn, anything like that, hopefully I won't. Oh, that smells so good. Yeah, and this brand as well is earth-friendly, cruelty-free, gluten-free and recycled paper packaging. This packaging is made with 90% post-consumer recycled paper. Wow, this smells so good. So that's my little iHerb haul. I have a few other things downstairs that I wanted to share with you, some supplements, but they're just some bits that I got, so go check them out. I use them religiously all the time for anything toiletry, healthcare, wellness related, if that makes any sense. And you can use my code, so go check it out. I know I've chatted for a long time here, but I'm going to show you how I refresh my hair. So I think it's day 3, day 2, day 3. It's looking quite nice, not horrendous. I've really been able to tame the frizz using more moisturising products, but that's all I do. I literally spritz it. This is a mixture of water with conditioner, so it's essentially like a leave-in conditioner. I don't put too much conditioner in because I said my hair is fine, so I don't want to overload it. But if you have wavy or curly hair, your hair does need a bit of a drink midweek. So this gives it a little drink. I do this every day, and then that means there's a little bit of conditioner going on my hair, and that is it. And I got a butterfly haircut recently, which I think has revitalised my hair and given it nice shape. I'm gonna get ready and go downstairs because I've been chatting to you for a while. Alex isn't here at the minute. He's in Surrey visiting his dad. And so it's kind of sad because I'm alone, but also it's nice because I get to kind of do things as I want and not get distracted, because I don't know about you, but I end up getting distracted by Alex. Not in a bad way necessarily, but I guess when you like have a laugh with each other or chat away to each other, it means I don't get on. So I end up going downstairs and talking to him, and then I'm like, oh gosh, what's the time? So I can get on with things. Although I say that, you're distracting me today. But I'm gonna go downstairs, make myself a coffee. My Sainsbury's delivery should be arriving soon, so I will show you what I've got in my Sainsbury's delivery. 15 minutes to go, where is he? It is 100% a massive jumper and leggings kind of day. These are the booty leggings. I love them so much. This is actually probably my incentive to buy another pair, though I swear I bought 2 pairs, one in a slightly bigger size, one in a slightly larger size, and I swear I brought this up with you. That one, well, they're both, neither of them are squat proof. You can't wear them in the gym, but you can wear them for like at home around the house or at yoga. Well, you couldn't know, you can wear them publicly with yoga because they are see-through on the bum. But I swear I bought 2 pairs. I'm just thinking about this now. Where is the other pair? Which size is this? This is the large. Where is the medium? Did I send it back? Who blimmin' knows? I got this jumper in a cute little shop in Penzance, and this is from Dr. Denim, and I wear it more than any other jumper I own. I think it's a men's jumper. So I might go back to that shop in Penzance and see if they have more colours, because we love to support a small business. And they also had loads of Mat and Nat handbags. It was just like a really great shop. I will have to take you there because I can't remember the name of the shop. All my jewellery is on my bedside table. We need to do the laundry because it's been sitting for quite a few days. I can't even tell you how nice it is that I can film in my bedroom, and this is my bedroom. Like, it doesn't look grubby and horrible anymore. It looks lovely and nearly finished. We're just waiting on our curtains, and then I can do a bit of a tour video. Jewellery on. I've got these little ones that Alex found the other day because I lost one of them, but he found it under the sofa. They came with a pearl. I think they're from edge of ember. These two new rings I got the other day in Portleven at a little jewellery store, and I love them and I really want some more silver jewellery like that. They're just so pretty. The title of this video is all about being in a bit of a funk and getting out of it. I've been in a bit of a funk recently, feeling quite down in my personal life, just lots of things happening and feeling stressed and overwhelmed. I did make a video about also Frankie passing away. He died a few weeks ago and I made a vlog. I literally vlogged because I started the vlog and then he went downhill and then we had to put him down, and then I never uploaded the vlog because I didn't want to edit it, and neither did Alex really, and I just thought, you know what, I shared about it on Instagram, and that was a really difficult thing for both of us. We took like maybe half a week off work, That was really stressful, and there's just been lots happening, and I think that happens to a lot of us, where you kind of get in a bit of a funk because of stuff that's going on in life, and you need that kind of kick to get back into it. So what I find really helpful is kind of resorting back to basics, and I'm going to probably talk about this more in other videos, and it's a topic on my channel all the time because I do deal with anxiety and bad mental health sometimes, and I like to share what I do to help me. So I've been trying to resort back to the things that make me feel good. Today's slightly different because it's pouring with rain. I would have been out on a walk by now, but I did look at the weather and it's supposed to clear up a little bit, so I'm going to shift that around a bit. But I know that walking helps me. I know that waking up early helps. Having a cup of tea rather than coffee first thing, things like that just make a big difference. And one of the biggest things as well is a planner and actually planning your days. So on Sundays, I did this Sunday just to get out of a funk. I haven't been doing it recently, and it's so interesting looking back through this planner. You can see when I'm happy and when I'm not. So I can fully write down what's coming on that week, and I find it just avoids the Sunday scaries. If you don't do this and then you do it randomly on a Sunday, you'll probably get Sunday scaries because you'll be like, wow, there's loads of things I've been putting off. But if you do it every week, it should be a fresh start and it should feel quite motivating. So I managed to write down all of the brand deals I had to do, the content I had to make and film and edit, any sort of quick ticks, any messages I had to send or emails, that kind of stuff. And then I break it down day by day. This planner is from Grace Beverly. I don't know if she sells them still, but they are epic. I break down and time block my day, so I know what I'm doing at what time. Today, the time blocking has kind of slightly changed, like I said, because it's raining. But it just helps to visualize what's going on in the day and to break down your to-do list to make it more doable. And then I have my to-do list for each day. So I'm not overwhelming myself, because I think what can happen is that you give yourself loads of things to do every day and then you spread it through the week, especially if you're self-employed, this will apply, or if you're a student. And I find that having a to-do list that's quite specific for each day and knowing how long each of those things take means I'm way more productive. What I'm trying to work towards is doing a bit more of a 4-day work week and having 3 days off. We'll see. That probably won't be able to be done, but I am so convinced that I could do the work that I currently do and move it into 4 days. I was really inspired by reading about they did an experiment in the UK with loads of businesses, and they moved their working week from 5 days to 4. And I think it was like maybe 80 or 90% decided they're going to keep at it because people were just so much happier. I think productivity improved. I think that maybe the profits stayed the same or maybe went up slightly, but the main thing was that people just felt loads better and everyone felt more productive. So yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I think when it comes to like slowing down and trying to take back a little bit of our lives that isn't just dictated by work, it's a goal of mine. Anyway, that's how I've been getting out of a bit of a funk, and I'm going to maybe share a bit more as the day goes on. But first, make your bed. If you're in a funk and you are so much in a funk that you are struggling to even get out of bed, I'm with you. Just make your bed, get up, wash your face, put some moisturiser on and get dressed. And that's all you have to do today, because that alone will lift you out physically of the headspace you're in, and you can tackle what's to come. You will not believe what has happened. Oh my gosh. So I did a Sainsbury's order on Sunday night. I was like, I'm gonna be organised. I'd spent the entire day in the garden. I was absolutely exhausted. And I thought, nope, this is a new routine. I'm getting out of a funk. I'm trying to have these good habits, and that means meal planning. And this is a little meal planner I'm currently using. I was using an app, but I was finding the admin of the app discouraged me from starting. So I was like, what's the solution? Just do pen to paper, and then when I'm in a routine of it, I can start using that app again because it was actually very organised. But I wrote out my meal plan for the week, so I know what I'm having for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Really, really helpful. It's only me here, so it makes it easier for meal prep because I can have multiple, if I make something, I can eat it again the next day. I wrote my list, did my Sainsbury's order, and what do you know? My husband, who is with his dad in Surrey, had added his dad's address to our Sainsbury's account, and the Sainsbury's order that was meant for here has gone to his dad's house. And they've just accepted the order because his dad didn't know. His dad probably thought Alex ordered it for himself. Oh, I think he was trying to order some bits for his dad. So he added I don't really know. He added the address ahead of him then maybe doing a delivery. But obviously, why would I didn't check the address because, why would I? Because it's always just my address. Never had any other address on there. So that's really annoying, but here is how I get out of a funk, because past me and pre-period me, which is where I am right now, a couple days off my period, I'm very irritated by this. This is enough to make me have, okay, here I'm gonna be very vulnerable with you because I know people on the internet love to complain about me, but I like to be honest because it's a lot to do with mental health. Previously, I would find this very difficult and have almost like a bit of a meltdown about the day, and then it would be like the whole day's ruined, this is really stressful, things haven't gone to plan. I find it difficult if I set a plan and it doesn't follow through or something goes wrong. Kind of immature. It is probably a result of like anxiety and stress. I'm trying to tackle that because it isn't the end of the world and it isn't a big deal. So just move on and solve the problem. I don't know, I suppose I'm saying it just to validate you because these things happen, and I think for some people it doesn't affect them, and for others it does. And I don't think that we should just pretend that it doesn't affect us. You know what I mean? Because that's not very helpful, pretending and putting your head in the sand. It's probably more helpful to say, I do find this difficult, but here's how I solve it. So here's how I solve it and get out of that funk is I don't overreact. And instead I come up with a bit of a new plan. I'm gonna make myself breakfast. We don't have any food, so that's gonna be fun. And I'm going to make a new plan for the day. I wanted to share with you my meal prep for lunch, which I should be able to do. The plumber has arrived. Wasn't expecting him. I thought he was coming in the afternoon, so that's also something that's changed my plan a bit. It's raining. I thought I was going to walk Roxy this morning. I was going to do yoga, but the plumber arrived. Like everything's out the window. It's just and that's life. That is life. So if you're like me and you're a bit OCD with your habits and your plans, and I don't use that term loosely. I have people in my life who have OCD. Health anxiety is a form of OCD. So I have OCD tendencies. Eating disorders are also a kind of OCD. So I do understand. And I think that my perfectionism and my kind of rules that I set myself in my head are part of it. So I need to break free of that compulsion to think that this is a disaster and just get on with it. So I'm going to make a new plan, which is to make myself a breakfast, which I'll share with you. And I'm going to go to Sainsbury's. I'll take Roxy with me. We can go for a nice walk at Penrose. Even if it's raining, it's not raining so bad anymore. Our lovely showers will be fixed, which is positive because the ceiling can go back up and we can decorate our hallway. So that's a good thing the plumber's come. And I can just get on with my day, and hopefully Alex can eat the food that has been delivered, and anything that is storable he can just bring back home with him because he's coming home. So he can just put the flour and the UHT milk in the car. But he's got a nice delivery of lots of fruit and veg that him and his dad can enjoy. But yeah, that's my plan. At least I've got a shopping list ready for Sainsbury's. and we're just gonna move. We're gonna get on with the day. If you're interested, I will link this. I think it's from Patio. They sent it to me. Yes, it is from Patio. Patio? So today was, I put overnight oats, but that kind of meant that I was making overnight oats when the delivery came for the next few days, and I was gonna have just like Bircher muesli that's not overnight for breakfast. Instead, I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. We have no frozen fruit, we have no fresh fruit, so I'm gonna make like a coffee chocolate one because I've got cocoa powder. So this is kind of a good hack if you have nothing in the house. And I absolutely recommend that you start meal planning and meal prepping if you want to save money, if you want to be healthy, if you want to just make your brain have to think less during the week, because to be honest with you, having to think about what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner is tiring. And it is a game changer. If I meal plan for the week, my week is gonna be better. Oh, it's Zeus. Zeus has stolen Bobby's bed. Oh, look! Oh, this has just cheered me right up. She has given up on letting Zeus take the bed, and you're now sharing. This is why I love you, Bobby. This is why I love you. She used to do this with Frankie, but never with Zeus, because Zeus is much shyer. But now Frankie is no longer with us. Zeus is a little bit more confident because they were both boys, and I think that created a bit of a kind of competitive dynamic. Zeus didn't spend a lot of time downstairs. Frankie's space was downstairs, Zeus's space was upstairs. So this is kind of like pretty epic. But Zeus has been sleeping in this bed for like the last 5 days, just all day long. And I think she's given up. She said, nope, this is my bed too. You two, I love you so much. These bananas are looking very old. Very old indeed. Tall girl problems that I am always cut off from the video. I've got coffee being made in the background. Finally, I finished this gut feel black seed blend tropical. Doesn't matter that it's tropical, probably won't be able to taste it. Cacao powder. I do recommend cacao powder. I know some people say they don't know what the difference is between cacao and cocoa. If you open cacao, you'll smell how strong it is. Like, I love the smell of it and the taste of it because it hasn't got the kind of dark, powdery taste of cocoa powder. I find it's like more, to me it smells creamier, like richer. Just delicious, basically. And I think it's because it's raw cocoa, it's a bit healthier. We've got some Form Nutrition protein. I threw some oats in there as well. I wish I had yogurt, but I run out. An espresso. And some organic unsweetened soy milk. A little bit extra water. And that'll be it. I'll see how cold it is and I might add more ice. I've realised it kind of reminds me of like soft scoop chocolate ice cream. I need to take my B12. I got a new one with this delivery because I just ran out of our B12. I get all my supplements from iHerb because they have everything. I also got some magnesium because Alex deals with poor sleep, sometimes insomnia, so I thought I could try it out for him. But also, it supposedly helps for like anxiety and calming down before sleep. It's just it's good for you. I wanted to try it and see if it made a difference. And I don't know if this is just a placebo effect, so it may well be. I'm just an influencer. I'm not a dietitian or a doctor. However, the last 2 nights I've taken it, my sleep has been better. I have been knocked out for the night and not woken up once, whereas the last few weeks I have been having poor sleep, which is part of the reason I got this. With all supplements, it's about speaking with your doctor and seeing what your levels are like or combating certain issues. So you don't need supplements, they're supplements to your diet. If you're vegan, then you need to take B12 supplements because you want to make sure that you're not missing that out. And then if you live in a country where there's a lack of sun, a vitamin D can be helpful, But again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, so it's best to speak to your doctor about supplements and what you need and get your blood tested if you feel like there's a problem. But yeah, I had a really great night's sleep the last couple of nights, and it came in this big tub, so there's loads in here. This is the same brand. And then this B12 is like a epic B12, so it's Advanced B12 Energizer Plus, and it's 5,000 mcg. I think that this is basically if you haven't been taking your B12. So what often happens with me is I forget to take my supplements. So this is a great one if I haven't been taking them recently, or if I've forgotten recently to take them. Then I can just have one of these because I know I've been missing it. So if you need some supplements, you can grab all of them on iHerb, and you can use my discount code. It just means you can get it all in one place to get them delivered if you know what you need already. I also have this one, which I took last night, which is for hair. This is also from iHerb, Skin, Hair and Nails Advanced MSM Formula, because I'm trying to keep my hair healthy. So I get them all in the same place, and I take them for specific things that I want, and yeah, really, really helpful. So I'm gonna drink this, wait for the plumber to get home, see how long he's gonna take, and then if he says it will take a while, I'm gonna go to the shop and walk Roxy. And if he says it won't, then I'll wait here and I'll go when he's gone. And for now, I'm gonna get a bit of editing done so as to not let this ruin or change the day too much. So this is our first little planter. This was at the house when we moved in. It's gorgeous. I might move it from there because it is so nice. I wonder whether it's kind of wasted in this corner, but then maybe not, because we do go to the office a lot. Around here is a whole project. I went to look at sheds at the weekend, and we were going to put a shed behind here, but we were thinking about it and we were like, it doesn't really make much sense. We should put one at the front, like a bigger one. And then this, we can put some storage for sofa cushions and the bins, I think, and just tidy it up. That's all the stuff that needs to go in a shed. So fingers crossed we can do that soon. And then when we get the when we get the guttering done, we can, I actually probably need to speak to the builder about whether he quoted us for guttering the office as well, because as you can see, it doesn't go anywhere. So I will maybe speak to him and ring him about that, because there's opportunity for more water butts. We want to really quite like make the most of the water, rainwater. We've got a water butt at the far end. We put the watering can there for now, but that could be another watering butt. And then I think we should put another one here. But here's all the things I got yesterday at the garden centre. So I always try and focus on something when I'm at the garden centre, otherwise I get overwhelmed. So this time I focused on herbs for outside. So we've got rosemary, oregano, mint, thyme, more rosemary, and hold on, my brain. This is more oregano, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I want to have these ones on the doorstep so that they're easy to access. Also, rosemary grows really big and looks beautiful, so I thought they could go either side, and it also has a lovely aroma. And then maybe these ones as well, but I thought these two could potentially go on like this table and this table, or even this little table here. I'll show you what I didn't vlog it because it was the weekend. I'm really trying to like have some separation for weekends, and I'm sorry if that means you miss stuff, but I just need to do it. But I'll show you kind of what I did over the weekend, though I am going to be doing a gardening video in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to like literally spend the next few days just transforming things, so hopefully we'll get somewhere. But I got these two big pots from Trevena Cross. All this stuff's from Trevena Cross near Helston. It's my favourite garden centre. They have these amazing terracotta pots, and these are some box plants. I would have bought more, but they only had 3, and these hopefully will grow into nice balls that I can shape, and I think that looks gorgeous. And then I finally filled in the gravel, which has finished the patio so well. So we have gravel all down the edge of the patio, and look how lovely that looks. I'm just so pleased. Obviously I've got to tidy the patio a bit. It's just very difficult. Ever since they did it, I really wanted to like power wash and clean the patio, but there's a hose pipe ban in Cornwall right now, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way of doing it without using a hose. Or I guess you could hire someone to do it, but that seems, I don't know, I need to think about that, how we're going to clean the patio. But it just finishes it off so well. Roxy, off there. Off. Off. Come on. It just finishes it. It looks so nice. And then I moved the chairs and table here because we did have the plan of it going here, but it's just too narrow. And here, because it's the kind of corner bit, it fits really well, and it's a bit closer to the kitchen and to the garage, so it's kind of like a nice spot for it. So I'm really happy, because we were thinking we might need to get a new dining set. We just need to, like, again, we really could do with a power washer, but we can't. But we could get soap and water and a brush, and just, I really want to scrub it all down because it's got a bit mildewy over the winter because we didn't cover it. And then here is the old potting table from the shed that we used to have that got demolished, and I've just popped our little portable barbecue under there. I've just ordered a Weber full-size barbecue. This is great for going to like the beach with, but it's too small to serve like a family, so I've got the full-size one that I can put here. And then these are just for decoration slash I could pot flowers in them. I thought this would be great if it was a sunny day to get some wildflowers or flowers from the garden and pot them up. And I thought, yeah, maybe one of the herbs can go here, and it means that when we're having a barbecue there's like place to put all the food. So it's like a temporary outdoor kitchen, but I kind of love it. I think it's like rustic rather than like spending loads of money and building one. Like, I think this is like kind of cool. I'd quite like to just continue this idea of like having tables for things. And then I can film some videos out here because there's a plug socket down there, so I can connect a little hob. We've got a little hob for that. And then here is the other little box plant that can become a circle. We've got to get the carpenter back to finish here. He's got to cut these posts down, and then we can plant in here. And also he needs to just extend these and change these because they're not galvanized, so they're rusting. And then I was looking online that you can get like cushions that are kind of ready-made, that I don't have to like custom buy for like outdoor seating. So I'm going to measure and see if they would fit if I was to buy like small ones, but we'll see. But yeah, this is the issue, is that over here you can see that because of where the hedge is, it's already getting a bit water damaged, so I can't use a power washer, so it's very annoying how to figure that out to clean that. But it just needs to dry out basically, and we need to scrub it. And yeah, it's a real work in progress. Next stop is sorting these flower beds out, but that'll be for the next video. The plumber has just left and the leaks are secured, so we can finally get this ceiling plasterboarded up. Let's go have a look. He's had to take the shower door off, or it smells very strong. So there's the shower door. And yeah, so he's re-siliconed it. Oh, that looks so much neater. It was so mouldy and horrible. And then I think he's siliconed up here, so he has to wait for that to dry, because the leak was happening in this corner because the glass wasn't like, so the glass wasn't like properly siliconed to the wall, so he'll come back when that's dry and silicone that to the wall. We are redoing our bathroom at some point. Obviously we've been talking about that for years, but we don't know when. I'm gonna open this window because it's very smelly. We don't know when, so we don't want to ruin our new plasterboard. So even though that's kind of annoying having to do that when we're literally gonna be ripping it out, probably in autumn, winter or spring, it needed to be done if we want the downstairs. And I'm learning, never rush yourself when it comes to renovations, because then you end up in a stress. If you similarly live in an old house, you'll probably know that one thing leads to another thing, which leads to another thing, which leads to another thing, and the next thing you know, your entire house is ripped apart. So you have to kind of pause, and it's really difficult. I find it hard because I want to carry on. I'm like, yeah, let's fix all of it. But budget matters, timing matters, feeling stressed out and pressured matters. So, you know, we've already had to kind of, it's already unraveled. I could literally have a piece of string that would unravel the series of events that happened from when we started, but probably, yeah, going back to fixing our leaking roof in the garage, which led to us making it into a room rather than a garage, which led to the patio being done because we were waiting on the windows to arrive. So we were like, well, we may as well find access to the garage, so let's do the patio, which led to a bit of a kerfuffle with those builders because they took a bit too long, which led to us waiting for a year and having a building site outside our house and finding new builders who have done a fantastic job, and it's perfect. But the hallway had to be ripped down in order to get the lighting outside, and also in order to connect the internet to the garage, sorry, to the office, because the cable was just running, you know, I think you must have seen it by now, it was just literally hanging over the window. We had it hanging through the hallway, and then we just pinned it across, basically just a loose cable. So that's all been properly cabled to the office, so we have internet in there. And that meant, yeah, the hallway ceiling had to come down, which then meant the shower leaks were revealed, which then meant that had to be done, which could have meant me saying, yes, let's redo the bathroom now because it needs to be fixed if the leak's going to be fixed. And it just doesn't end. So you have to at some point say, look, I'm going to stop, I'm going to do a temporary fix. Yeah, it'll have to wait. I really hate doing temporary fixes because I'm an all or nothing person and I want it to be done. Sometimes you just have to. I'm going to tidy up a little bit, and then I'm going to go to Sainsbury's, take Roxy with me. What time is it? It's 12:10. So yeah, I will clean up a little bit and then go to Sainsbury's and take Roxy on a walk. We are fixing this otherwise slightly messed up day, getting out of that funk. And I will do this pile of laundry later, but for now it will have to remain on the floor. Isn't that right, Bob? Just on my walk now. I may have made a massive mistake not putting a coat on, but I was getting quite hot before I left, and it's like 17 degrees, like muggy weather, and I thought, oh, the last thing I want to have to do is to carry my coat halfway through the walk. So if it does rain, RIP to my white jumper. This is why I need it in different colours. I didn't bring my headphones because that's something I really recommend if you are in a funk, if your brain is struggling. Occasionally go on a walk without any stimulation, or have some point in your day where there's no stimulation, so no music, no podcast, no TV, no phone. Even just for 20 minutes can be life-changing, because I feel like we spend our lives with some kind of distraction, and it means that you never get a moment for your brain to essentially like file away things and sort through things. And I find that especially if I'm feeling a bit like overwhelmed that listening to a podcast or listening to music can distract you. So yeah, it's nice to just go on a walk without any distraction. So with that said, I'm going to put you away and enjoy my walk with Bobby. Where are you, Bob? Roxy. Why do I have a hippopotamus as a dog? What is she doing? Roxy? You've changed dog breed. Oh my. I'm now racking my brains because I don't think I brought a towel. And I have a demon dog with me. Oh my gosh. She's very pleased with herself. Drizzly walk done. Time to go to Sainsbury's. That was lovely. I really recommend that you go on a walk without any headphones. Without anything. Even just for like 5 minutes, just say I'm just gonna go out for 5 minutes. Take a breather. I feel like, you know, I feel like I've taken a big deep breath, but I'm also starving because it's 20 to 2 and I'm not sure, I might end up buying something from Sainsbury's to eat because unsure that I can wait to go round Sainsbury's, come home, turn the oven on, bake some vegetables, and that's my dinner. I know what I'll do is I will have, that's it, I'm clever. I will have the leftovers for lunch and I'll have that for dinner. So I'll still show you. So let's go to Sainsbury's. Just done the shopping and I'm going to have a snack from the trolley. So my snack of choice is a packet of proper chips and a vegan Baby Bell. These are like the best. These are probably my favourite crisps. One off. Oh my gosh. If you haven't had these yet. It's because they're so salt and vinegary. And I love the vegan Baby Bell. I've heard mixed reviews where some people think it tastes like butter and they don't like it. I can kind of see the buttery taste, but to me it just tastes like a softer Baby Bell. It's like a mix between a Baby Bell and a, what's it called? The Laughing Cow kind of thing. And Roxy got herself a Lily's Kitchen chew stick because I thought she deserved it after sitting in the car waiting for me. I'm getting the car washed. I've never done this before, would you believe? Or if I have, it was a very long time ago. I hate it. Oh, I really don't like it. It feels wrong. Because it feels like you're going forwards. It feels like you're going to get wet. Bobby, what do you think? Are you a bit spooked? I'm surprised she's not barking. Ah! I'm home. I'm just heating up my leftovers from last night. It's basically a dal with aubergine and courgette. I'll link similar recipes down below. It was a made up recipe, but I have ones like it. Roxy thinks it's her dinner because we recently switched her to a raw food diet. I'll show you her food. We switched to Bella and Duke just because she has issues with her anal glands. She recently had to be on quite a long term of antibiotics and have them flushed out, like she had to go under. And it's a repeated problem, so I thought it's obviously to do with her digestion. and her poos. So let's try different dog food, and there is a website that you can go on to rank dog foods, and that one just came out as like an amazing one to go for. So I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not necessarily holding out hopes. It might just be one of those things that she has and there's nothing I can do, but we'll try. At the very least, she is obsessed with it and she's begging for food all the time. She loves it so much, whereas she did not get excited about her food before. In the same way, she's just very, 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 very excited, but that's because it's, I guess, very smelly meat. Anyway, I'll show you, I was about to show you what I was about to unpack and show you everything, but I'm just heating my food up and it's got 20 seconds left. I'll give it a stir and it probably will need another few minutes. So let me show you what I've got whilst packing it away. We've got some Côte de Provence rosé. This was just cheaper than the other ones. It's still expensive, but I like this rosé a lot. Provence rosé, that is. Yealand's Reserve Sauvignon Blanc. This was also expensive, but I like Yealand's because on the back it says that it's vegan. They are biodiverse, sustainable wine growing, so it kind of ticks all the boxes for me. And I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, on Friday or Saturday, but that usually means that probably I'll hang out with my sister and brother-in-law maybe. Oh, I'm putting things away without showing you. I might hang out with them, so we'll probably have a drink. I got this fruity blackcurrant rocks squash. It's like whole fruit squash, so much less sugar. Extra virgin olive oil because we ran out. I always get extra virgin olive oil. And then Nando's peri peri sauce, just as a contrast, because I love it. We have some wraps because I'm going to make fajitas on Friday. Maybe I might even say that to my sister and brother-in-law if they want to have fajitas, though they may not be able to because of my niece. There was some reduced mango, so I could not resist. We have some lemons and limes. Unfortunately, with supermarkets, because this was kind of like a bit of a last minute thing, they don't do organic loose. You have to get it in these packets. So I got organic lemons and normal limes loose, an organic cucumber. These are reduced. I try and get reduced fruit if it's there because it's probably just going to go in the bin otherwise. Why has my brain gone blank? Nectarines. I am obsessed with these Deliciously Ella salted chocolate dipped almonds. Is this focusing on me? I feel like it's been focusing on the background the whole time. I do apologise, this camera is just struggling. These are so good, I would eat 10 of them a day. And then I haven't tried this, her creamy hazelnut chocolate with roasted hazelnut. I swear she had like a smooth one that didn't have nuts in it. And it was so delicious, and I haven't seen it ever since, so I don't know where that went. And then her Deliciously Ella double chocolate caramel cups. I just love everything she makes. I got Roxy a top up of some little dog treats for walks. They're organic. These are the Rocketo, organic gut bites, organic skin and coat bites, organic dental bites. They're just a really good size and she really likes them. Some organic cashew nuts, a couple of those. Some vanilla essence, because we ran out. Oatly for coffee, organic soy unsweetened for tea, and avocado for the fajitas. My food's ready. This little packet which you saw I had some of, I really hope I'm in focus. Am I? Fingers crossed. Some ice lollies. I'm obsessed with ice lollies, even if it's cold weather, so I just have these in the freezer at all times for pudding. This is my favourite vegan cheese at the moment, the Cathedral City one. Some Baby Bells because they're also delicious. I've got a lot of vegan cheese. Some Nourish Parmesan, this is also delicious. I just absolutely love this on a pasta rather than cheddar on a pasta. Peri Peri hummus because I was just really craving it. That's my open packet of Baby Bells. I've got 2 packets. Some coconut yogurt. Cocoa Collab are a fave because it's got less ingredients. I really fancied some croissants this weekend. So I got the pain au chocolat from Just Roll. Because over the weekends, I just wake up and I get like tired, like in the morning of having to think of what I'm gonna eat, but it's the weekend, so I want something fun. And then end up sort of wandering around the house, wondering what to eat. So that's a good one to always have in the freezer. We've got some frozen raspberries, some mixed berries, some mango, because we're all out of frozen fruit and I fancy some smoothies, and then some tofu. So this was quite an expensive shop, but it will last. A lot of these things I needed to top up on. And, oh, I also got some sunflowers because they just looked too beautiful and I could not resist. So I'm gonna put the frozen stuff away. I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm gonna put the rest away because I am so hungry. It is 3:15.